Guys, it's Moonlight Mason. Please subscribe to my channel and like my video if you like my videos. Okay, so today what I would love to do is I would love to respond to Peter Monn's video on Trisha Paytas' video he didn't pull out. I just listened to Peter's video, and even though I do agree with him that she is on the proper stage of the different stages of the grieving process, or, when you lose someone, there's really a big missing part here that I would love to share with everyone. And this is that no matter where you're at, what if you're suffering, if you just lost your whole family, if you just found out, some devastating news. First of all, everyone responds differently. So we all know that everyone has a different response to what happens to them. But what tends to happen, because we've never been taught, that we do have options. And this kind of all ties into making decisions from where you want to be, not from where you are, okay? So with Trisha, I just recently saw a video that she posted like 5 years ago, and it was something like, 25 or 10 things that you don't know about me. And she says all these things, like, I don't like condiments, and I, like this, and I do this, and, I love pizza, and my favorite place to eat is this. And here it is 5 years later, and this is my point. Everything is the same. So in life, you want to see movement. That is the key to happiness. You want to see growth. So first, you have to know where it is that you want to be. And where Trisha wants to be, I'm using her as an example, okay, because it's a great example right now. Where she wants to be is, she wants to be over this whole thing. She wants to heal. She wants to be happy. She wants to go on with her life, right? And that takes time. But during the process, when you're going through the stages, you still have decisions to make. And how I'm seeing her with her decisions is, let's say, for instance, you have two buckets in front of you, and one bucket is full of gasoline and the other bucket is full of holy water. It takes the same effort. It takes the same energy. It takes the same courage. It takes the same everything to pick up the bucket of holy water and dump it over your head, right? But she continuously chooses the bucket of gas to dump it over her. Now, let me give you an example of how she did this. And the reason I'm talking about this is I'm hoping to add value to your life, to help you so that you can start making decisions today that will help you get closer to where it is that you want to be. Now, most people want to be healthy. You don't want to be sick or have cancer or be with any diseases or anything, because then it doesn't matter how much money you have or where you're at. If you're, laid up in bed and you can't move, what good is anything, right? So you want to be healthy. You want to be happy. You want to have money, right? So that you can provide the basic needs for yourself and your family, shelter. And most people want a little extra money to have a little more freedom to experience all that life has to offer us right now that we're alive. And we have so many things that we could do with our life, right? Most of it does take money. Okay, so getting back to making your decisions. Okay, getting back to Trisha. All right, so her last video he didn't pull out. At one point, she talks about, she's on the floor, right? And she's like, my stomach hurts, and, I drank too much. And then right after she says, I drank too much, she goes and she gets a glass, and she says that it's got eggnog and whiskey or some kind of alcoholic beverages She does this all the time. She'll say, oh my God, she's doing a big eating show. And then she says, oh, my temperature's getting up in my body. I'm feeling hot. And that's a sure sign that, she starts the video. Before she even starts eating, she'll say, I'm full, right? And then she eats. And then she says, oh, my temperature's getting up. I'm getting hot. That's a sure sign that, I should stop. And she continues to eat. This is what I'm trying to say. There are many things that we can do to get closer to where we want to be. And before anyone throws you under the bus, before anyone harms you mentally, physically, emotionally, right? Don't do it to yourself. Don't be the first one to do that to yourself. You have to have your back. You have to be your best friend. You have to. You're the only one that's there for you. Nobody else can do that for you. People can give her suggestions. We can tell her, go to a doctor. Anyone can, but it's not going to work unless she herself does it. So, first of all, knowing where you want to be, I'm going to give you one more example of this that just came to my mind, okay? And this is, let's say, for instance, you want to, become a nurse, or you want to become something that'll take some money to go to school, to learn a trade, or to, you need money to do to travel. You want to go live in London. I'm making stuff up, whatever it is that you want to do. And you walk into Fry's, or you walk into Best Buy, right? And you see this big, huge, beautiful, state-of-the-art big screen TV, and it's no interest for 3 years, and it's like, whatever, $5,000, or it could be $1,000. It doesn't matter. The outside is all beautiful and sparkly and pretty, and you want that. You want it. And so there's another sign that I want you to be aware of. It's called impulsive temptation, is what I call it. An impulsive temptation to sleep with this man, to sleep with this woman. She said herself, I'm lost. I don't know what's going on. Okay? So, getting back to you and wanting to live in London, or wanting to have your dream come true of whatever it is, and you're at Best Buy, and you're like, wow, no interest. And you get this big screen TV, and it gives you a high. That's why she buys so many things all the time. It's a symptom that something is wrong, and nothing will ever satisfy her until she gets real with herself, and she learns how to make decisions from where she wants to be, not from where she's at, not from what happened 5 years ago and how you were 5 years ago. All right? So, delay gratification is huge for happiness. Because let me tell you something, that big screen TV, you're going to get it at home, and you're going to be watching it, and you're going to be happy, and guess what? 6 months later, those bills are coming in. You got a brand new car out there, and then all of a sudden, that cash is no longer in your hands when you get paid. You have to make that payment. It's gone. That is when the suffering comes in. Oh, you're going to be, what a pain, you got to pay for this now. And you have set yourself further back from where you want to be. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. And like I said, please like my videos if you like. I do enjoy doing this YouTube thing. And yeah, it's fun, and I am still learning. So if you have any suggestions, I'm open. All right, thank you, and blessings.